Good morning. It's AM Tampa Bay at 12 minutes after 8, and we got lights, camera, and action here this morning because Michael Francis, the music director of the Florida Orchestra, is on board here with all of his cohorts with their cameras and lights. And
it's like a Hollywood production.
It is, and you can see this and past get-togethers with Michael here on YouTube or on the website at floridaorchestra.org. Because we've had a video account of every get-together here. We're about to wrap up the season, aren't we?
We're not far off now, yeah. What a great season we've had already. Really exciting. Audiences are up, and it seems to be a lovely buzz around the city, and I think we're really heading in the right way. It's terrific. And thank you to both of you for your support and looking so pretty so early in the morning. I know flattery will get me everywhere.
Oh, yeah, we're well-dressed for it, too. You can tell that here, too. The one thing I think people have really grasped, really loved, and I'm sure you're going to continue it in future seasons, but is the fact that you do these explanations and talk about what you're about to do with the audience before you do it. I mean, the orchestra is among the best you'll find anywhere in the country. There's no doubt about that. And then you add the master chorale that I've seen many times over the years. They're incredible as well. But it's the explanation and bringing people into what they're about to see. I think it's made a big difference.
Thank you, Jack. Yes, I always feel that if I go to a museum, I always want to know a little bit more about the art. And I don't have time to read about everything, so I love to have the museum guide in my ear. And if I go to a sports game, I love to have the commentary in my ear as well, just to really get the expert in-depth analysis of what goes on. You just learn so much more. And I feel what I want to do as a conductor is just to help to communicate what goes on behind the music to the audience. People have very, very busy lives, and not everyone has time to read books on Beethoven. Well, I do. That's my job. So if I can then give you a little bit of information around that just to help you understand the emotional depths, the human story, well, that's a very enriching process. So I do the pre-concert talks 1 hour before each concert, which we really go into detail and give lots of listening cues. We play pieces of the pieces we're going to do, and that allows people to recognize where they are. During the concerts, I sometimes will talk as well to the audience. But also, we've done 3 special concerts this season, and they've been called Inside the Music. The first one was on Beethoven 5. Da-da-da-da. That's it, you see. Karaoke Beethoven here nice and early. And then I've also done another one on Beethoven's 4th Piano Concerto. But this Friday we have one on Brahms' German Requiem, which is an incredible piece. And that's going to be at Idlewild Baptist Church at 8 o'clock. So the first half will be me talking for about 20-25 minutes about the piece with examples from the orchestra, master chorale and soloists. And the second half will be a performance. And that really helps people to understand just the wonderful story behind the piece.
And Idlewild Baptist Church, by the way, is a big, big venue.
Yes, they seat about 4,500, so we've still got a few tickets left.
So this is going to be like funeral music, right?
Actually, much more uplifting.
Really?
It is. It does have lots about the concept of death, but actually, it's a very uplifting, positive message. And he actually wanted to call it a human requiem because it's not just about sort of Germanic music. It's something far richer, and it's you'll leave with a spring in your step.
After a German requiem.
Yes, exactly.
Putting a spring in your step.
Know,
That'll be
really
interesting to see develop.
Well, I think the great thing about music is it helps us to talk about the things that you can't talk around a dinner party table, like religion, like the deeper subjects of life. We don't go into politics, you'll be pleased to know. But apart from that, we do. I mean, it just allows us to sort of really look at those things, and this wonderful piece allows us to discuss that. And I think it's just it's a really uplifting message. I promise you.
What are you going to be doing in the off season, by the way?
Well, my golf will hopefully improve, but mainly I'll be spending time with my daughter and my wife. So I'm really looking forward to just, and also I do take a period where I do switch off classical music as well. I do just take a good break. I actually am looking forward to spending more time in the Tampa Bay area as well this summer. Even though the heat is a little stifling for an Englishman.
Rather impressive, yeah.
Yeah, mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the Tampa Bay sun. But I'm really looking forward to getting to know the area much better as well.
So you're going to spend time here this summer?
Yes, I absolutely. Yeah, and then just spend time in America. So it should be really great. Maybe a possible trip to Europe, but I think most of the time I want to be here.
I've been saying all along, your English is getting better.
It's improving, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the longer you stay here, your English is going to get so that everybody will understand for sure. Well, let's get the information out here on when and what's happening this weekend. Idlewild Baptist Church. When is that going to be? Do you have
That's going to be 8 o'clock on Friday. And then on Saturday, we do the concert in the Pasadena Community Church in St. Petersburg, and Sunday in Ruth Eckert Hall. And that concert will be different. So the Friday is just the Brahms German Requiem, but on Saturday we're combining it with a piece called The World's Ransoming, which is by a living composer. And that features one of our very finest players in the orchestra, the English horn player, Jeffrey Stevenson. And that's sort of very much about Easter and the crucifixion, so it seems a perfect thing before the second half. But again, if you want to know more, do come an hour before the concert, 7 o'clock on Saturday and 6:30 on Sunday for the pre-concert talk, and we'll explain a little bit more about it as well.
People love that too. And again, for all the information, go to floridaorchestra.org, Florida Orchestra, spelled out all the way, .org. And Michael Francis, the director, is right here with us this morning. And again, if you go to floridaorchestra.org, you can see the video of what we've just said.
Absolutely. And we have a really exciting concert coming up also in April, which is called Sing Out Tampa Bay. And this concert is going to be something special. It's part of what we've been doing this season of really going into the community and giving back, because people do support us. And we want to really give back. And this is a chance. It's our first completely community-based sing-along concert. So if you think you sound good in the shower, well, then you're going to have to come along to this concert. It's free. You pay what you can, or if you want to, and everyone will sing. And on stage, we have a brand new community chorus, 250 people, many of which have never sung before. And in the audience, everyone will have to participate.
So, and we got a large shower overhead.
A large shower, exactly.
Hey, thank you, Michael. Well, it's 8:19. We got Webb's World.